Mom, leave me alone. I wanna be famous. I wanna be chased by bears to the bank factory.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel and to another Jade era retro react. Today we've got another Let's Talk video. It's called Are the Rumors True? So get ready for her to just lie to us for the next, well, I'm gonna yap, but the video is like 13 minutes long anyway.
We're on Let's Talk 8. Can you believe it? I still want to do these videos in the new year because I enjoy them. You guys always have a rumor. You guys always have a question. You guys always need a clarification about something. There's always hot topics being talked about. And
It's probably because you're just that transparent with your lies, Amber. It's really not that hard to tell.
I want to be the one to say, no, this is true. Or, yes, this is true. And I know there's a few things that I do that you guys might need clarification about. So let's do this. Why did you post a picture of your girlfriend on Instagram? So the story behind that, oh my God, I feel like my face looks super red. It's just the lighting, so it is what it is. So my girlfriend and I were drinking one night, and
I might have seen this picture. I'm not really sure how I would find it, but I think it's one where I think Jade had a hat and sunglasses on, so you couldn't really see her face anyway. Right? I don't know. I might be thinking of a totally different thing.
And I made a joke where I was like, oh my God, I'm going to post this on Instagram. And instead of saying no, she said, do it, do it, do it. And I was like, no, no, no. Like, it's just going to stir the pot, if you will. And so she took my phone because I let her, and she posted it.
Wait.
And so she took my phone because I let her, and
What? What is that? Why does she say it like that? Also, like, it's just strange. I know there's a clip of Beck saying that Amber was very secretive about her phone because she had journals on it.
Was Amber secretive with her phone during your relationship?
When we first started dating, she mentioned that she received a lot of nudes from people on Snapchat. I told her that it made me kind of uncomfortable, and she told me that she changed the settings or something so that it wouldn't keep happening. But I never looked to see if that were true. Amber was really secretive with her phone. She would take mine and go through it all the time, but told me that she didn't want me looking through her phone because she had private journals and insisted she needed her privacy.
So, does she think it's like some weird like flex for her to like be actually letting someone have her phone? Or is she just trying to be like, what is like the, am I just like weird for like stopping on that? No, I can't be. There's got to be a reason she said that. Also, I think I'm gonna pause for a quick second and take a look and see if I can't find that photo.
Bruh.
she posted it herself. So it wasn't me who posted it. It was her because she genuinely wanted to. And I mean, why not? Like, it's a cute picture. Her and Twinkie together is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. I'm like,
Okay, so that's the picture. All right. Because I did take a look and I wasn't able to find the one I was talking about, but I did see that one. Like, I don't know why anyone would be like making a fuss about that. Who cares?
literally obsessed with them both. How long ago did you mention the gifts that your new girlfriend got you? Good question, because I've had a lot of people, because in my what I got for Christmas video, I said thoughtful. The word thoughtful came up a lot because I felt like my girlfriend thoroughly was very thoughtful. She didn't just like choose things off the shelf and call it a day. She like really thought about what I wanted. I did not ask for anything. Oh my God, you know it'd be cool one day if like we did a date night of painting, like literally probably a couple months ago in the midst of like a full conversation. So it's like the fact that she remembered that is what is thoughtful to me, because I've never experienced that type of thought coming from someone else when it comes to my gifts, and it is what it is. Did you know that thing she got you?
Am I going crazy? That's not at all what the question was it? Alright, like, hold on. I feel like I need to, like, watch it again. Okay, yeah, that is my bad. I was misunderstanding it, and I don't know, I felt like I must have been missing something there, and I definitely was. So the question was, how long ago did you mention the gifts that you got? And I thought they were just like talking about like, oh, maybe she like uploaded the video like way before Christmas or something. But what they meant was like, how long ago did Amber mention the, like, did she ever bring up these gifts that she got like in conversation basically? And because they were trying to suss out like, see what her answer would be and see like if she started dating Wifey like before she said she did, you know, which is the point, I guess, of that question. So she said a couple months, and I don't remember if that fits in the timeline. We're gonna look at the comments at the end, and I'm sure that they will tell us.
You to sit and step is primarily for the disabled and elderly. Well, I have been finding it actually quite fun to use. I am feeling it in the muscles in my legs, and it does make my heartbeat go up. Anyone could use that. You could literally be 150 pounds, working a desk job, having it under your desk, because a lot of people sit for majority of their day. People take very little steps throughout the day. It's very common. And I just thought it would be something fun to have for me for days where it's snowing outside and I don't want to walk outside. I don't have a treadmill at home. For one, I don't want a big bulky treadmill in my apartment. That's just not really what I want. So it's really good for several different people and occasions. And I don't think that's very fair to say that it's only for elderly or disabled, because that's not fair at all, because there's several different reasons you can use it and buy it. And
Yeah, I think this is fair, but also I don't know why she's focusing in on the questions so much, because like, yeah, obviously they're just trying to be a shithead.
I 100% recommend it for anybody. Becky said you guys don't talk anymore for your mental health, which implies that you guys are bad for each other regarding that. Thoughts? I don't know what that means, because Becky and I do talk. So
Wait, for whose mental health?
Anybody. Becky said you guys don't talk anymore for your mental health, which implies that you guys are bad for each other regarding that. Thoughts?
For Amber's mental health? Because it says for yours, so it implies for Amber's mental health. That's kind of weird.
Don't know what that means, because Becky and I do talk. So there is some confusion there. So someone said, I miss the old house with Eric, Ricky, and Becky. Hell, I'd even take
Okay, so that's all she had to say about it?
the Destiny days over this. Without supporting characters, these videos are just so boring. I can totally understand by not having other characters to my channel can make it more boring, but I need you to realize that this is my channel, and if I was to be put back in those old situations, I would not be in a happy place. Those situations, not because of the people around me or anything like that, but my mental headspace back in those days was so bad.
That's not what they're saying, though. All they're saying is that they miss, like, you having side characters. Pretty sure, right?
And it's almost insulting when people are like, I miss those days. What exactly are you missing?
When you had side characters and when you would be a little bit more interesting.
Because...
And the feeders obviously miss when you were massive and just eating like that all the time. So... Best of both worlds? No, awful.
I was so bad back then. So depressed. I had thoughts of ending my life. I even uploaded a video about it, which is another one of my, like, literally biggest regrets. I should not
Yeah, but she keeps all the inside, guys. She doesn't like to talk about that.
have done that at the time. I was at my heaviest. I was at my dirtiest. I had...
Girl, the poop buns are coming back quickly.
cancer. Like, it's just, everything was so bad. Like, my life was just, like, destructive. It was just gross. So for people to, like, miss that, I'm just like, no, let's, like, embrace the new change and see where we go with it. Why do you take so much?
I don't think that's, like, the biggest issue either. It's also the fact that you're just lying constantly. I mean, to them right now, I'm sure the videos were boring, but like it's interesting now to us, but I don't know.
Much time for your mental health, but none for your physical health. Which is so strange because I feel like I'm doing more for my physical health compared to my mental health. So I think there might be some miscommunication happening. I tend to shove down all my mental health problems and concerns and things like that. And I feel like I'm not being as
Then why do you I literally it's so goofy.
so depressed. I had thoughts of ending my life. I even uploaded a video about it. And I feel like I'm not being as responsible with my therapist as I should be. I don't talk to them as much as I should. I'm actually probably going to get a new therapist because the one that I have now, well, it's like personal, but I can say it because you guys don't know who it is. So her mom has been hospitalized, so she also has not been able to communicate with me as much. So it's kind of been like hard to get on like a therapist client level that's like what I'm looking for. So I am probably going to get another therapist, but it's like
Why does that all feel like just kind of weird? Like, yeah, like maybe, like if she is actually seeing said therapist and they actually are having like this issue, it just seems like, I mean, she's said herself she's not telling them as much as she probably should be. And it's not as much as she wants. Like, I don't know. Like, but it's just weird. You know why it's weird? It's weird because she's not outlining what those parameters are. And that's what kind of leads me to believe that they're probably unrealistic because we know the rest of her parameters for all of her other types of relationships.
when it comes to my physical health, you know, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm down like 80 pounds now, and I am getting freaking exercise equipment that people seem to have an issue with, so I can build more mobility for myself and stamina.
Yeah, but was it literally just that one person or like what? Who cares? Ignore them.
I'm up moving more every single day. I feel like all the changes I have been making are very physical. You have made a very successful career sharing your life on the internet. Are you worried that by keeping your girlfriend a secret from your viewers, it will hurt your livelihood? If this is your life and you want to keep having the success and hopefully grow in your career, then surely any partner you get serious with should know that being part of your channel is important. Do you really think a relationship can work long term in secret when your job is to share your life? I always told myself that I would not be in a relationship with someone who was not okay with being on camera. I feel like that was very important to me. And honestly, when I first started talking to my current girlfriend, I was not.
But as it gets harder and harder for her to find caretakers, and as she's more and more awful online, she has to make a concession.
Not expecting any sort of relationship or anything like that, but it's like you can't help who your heart falls for at all. And
It's the only one you could get. Just like Beck was the only one you could get. Hush.
it's like there's two people in a relationship. This is not just about me. Her life matters too, and if she doesn't want to be on the internet, like how could I take that from her? You know, my channel hasn't always been about my partners. I just got lucky enough to be with a few people who didn't mind being on camera here and there. Originally, my girlfriend that I was with when I first.
I mean, like, when wasn't it, like, about them? You were always flipping the camera on every partner you ever had, even if they wanted you to or not. Like, what the brief time after you and Destiny broke up? Like, that 1 month? Is that what you're talking about?
Started YouTube, did not like to be on camera. It's hard to work around and to maneuver, and I really truly do not think that I'm losing views because I'm not showing people in my life. I don't think that's accurate at all. There was a huge chunk of time, like over a year, where I didn't show anybody. It was just me, myself, my mukbangs, my vlogs, my failure of weight loss, and I still got tons.
When was this? Like, when was this actually? I really don't. When she first started, wasn't she with Crystal already? And then after Crystal, it went right to Destiny. And then after Destiny, she was alone for like a month. And then it went to Beck. So when was this year? Like, am I missing something? I don't know. I don't know.
Of views. I understand having other people in my videos is probably highly entertaining. Like, I totally get that. But my channel isn't called Amberlynn Reed and everybody else. Or Amberlynn Reed.
I wouldn't say it's highly entertaining. It's just slightly better.
And everyone in her life. Or Amberlynn Reed and her friends. Or Amberlynn Reed and her partner. It's Amberlynn Reed. And you know what? This is just another era of my channel that I'm trying to figure out, because I have to respect my partner. Trust me, her and I have talked about this countless times, but I respect her more.
Countless times. We've talked about it countless times.
Trust me, her and I have talked about this countless times, but I respect her more than I care about having more views. I think...
To me, that feels like we argued about it several times, and like she can't, like that's just what Wifey had to drill into her, I guess.
A lot of people want to see her because they want the tea. They want to know what she looks like. They want speculation. Like, they love the drama of it.
There wouldn't be as much speculation if she was just on camera. What are you talking about?
And I'm just like not in it to win it right now. Will she be in my videos eventually?
Didn't she say that in a recent live?
Maybe. Rumor, you can't put on socks by yourself anymore. I definitely can. I do not need help doing literally anything. Like,
that whenever I did quit my job, that it was just a control tactic. She said she wanted to be the main breadwinner, and all the things that she said I would be able to do, like see my family more, those things didn't happen. I was just stuck taking care of her. And whenever I talked about trying to get a job again, she would just guilt trip me and say, you know, well, I need you here. I need you to help take care of me and to help me take care of the animals. She would just guilt trip me into not trying to find another job.
She couldn't handle being apart from me for any extended period of time. She needed a caretaker, and that was already my full-time job, and a thankless one.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm literally just sitting here shaking my head.
there is not a single thing that I can think of that I need help with. And if there was, I would definitely tell you.
Yeah,
Such a fucking lie. Oh my god.
No, you wouldn't. You have said yourself, these, like, on the Aunt Tammy call, these are things that you hate to admit because they're embarrassing. Well, if they're so embarrassing, you shouldn't have been making Beck do it for you.
Yeah. I noticed you had Becky running you to the ER. No, when I had cellulitis, I did not have Becky take me anywhere. I saw a doctor through telehealth. I'm remembering the things Becky got for Christmas last year. So many people are like comparing what I got Becky versus what I got my current girlfriend, which is crazy because everyone's personality and everyone's interests and hobbies are completely different. I knew Becky through and through, and if you guys go back and watch the video of...
Yeah, but guess what? That's not the only context that there is to this. So just, yeah, go ahead and keep flapping your gums, but it's not going to help any.
Becky showing what I got her for Christmas, you will see that every single thing I got her was something that she either prior mentioned that she wanted or something that I knew she would like because of what?
Chapstick. Fucking chapstick, girl. It's like when you're a kid and you tell your parent that you need something and they give it to you as part of your Christmas. Like, the fuck? Shut up.
Her hobbies and interests were at the time. I don't know why people have to...
Chapstick. She had a hobby and interest in chapstick.
to compare or make it about money. It's all silly to me. It is all silly to me. If you get someone a $1 candle because you thought of them, that's what matters. I don't know why there's always these weird ass comparisons constantly.
Because there's so much more context to it that you can't ever escape from because you're dumb. No, let's not lie.
Between all my ex-girlfriends. It is absolutely insane to me. Is your new girlfriend a gamer? No, she is not a gamer. I know a lot of people thought she was based on the chair, but she's not. Do you still talk to Eric and Ricky?
Then why did you get her a gaming chair? Because those are like notoriously not as comfortable as just like a normal chair. And like I've seen like that chair that she got, it like makes the rounds every like few years. It like gets popular again under a different name. I've seen it a million times. It's the cheap shit.
Yes, I do. We are also friends. I know there's rumors that we aren't, but we are. We just live pretty far away from each other.
Wait, who was
but
it?
she's not. Do you still talk to Eric and Ricky? Yes, I do. We are also friends. I know there's rumors that we aren't, but we are. We just live pretty far away from each other and they work all the time. So it is hard.
I don't know what to think about the whole Eric and Ricky thing and them being friends with her. Like, I don't know if they're like actually friends. That's what I mean. Obviously, they're pieces of shit for choosing Beck's abuser over Beck, but like, why are they friends with her? That's like the bigger question, right? Are like they just also treating her like a lolcow and like farming her for entertainment, basically?
Hard to make time to see each other, but we talk frequently. Ricky and I text literally every single day. Why are you lying about your friendship with Eric? Clearly he isn't your friend and was more of Becky's. So why were you saying you were staying the weekend at his house when you guys didn't even talk? I definitely was staying the weekend at his house. Now that you've officially given up on your weight loss journey as
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
evidenced by you being 500 pounds for the past year, what do you see this channel becoming? So my channel is just going to be random videos, as you guys have seen, which is going to be how it's going to be probably forever. And that's how it's literally always been. It's just like random videos of my life.
I'm never changing. I've always been this way, and I never will change. Got it.
Doesn't even matter. But I've not given up on my weight loss. I'm not sure where that's coming from. No weight loss journey. If people tell you that this isn't true, they're lying to you. No weight loss journey is perfect. I had a slip up for a couple weeks. I gained some weight. Very common over the holidays. And now I've lost that weight. I'm back on track. We're doing good again.
Yeah, no, I think she just really used that whole... Because you remember before where she went on this whole thing about like, oh, people normally gain weight on the holidays, and I don't want that to be me. I want to break the cycle. I want to do more than that. And then gains 20 pounds in like, I don't know, a really short amount of time. I can't even remember. Like, it's just an excuse. She just used it as a big excuse to just go crazy.
It was literally a slip up because of the holidays.
No, it isn't. You don't gain 20 pounds because of one slip up. You just don't. She's insane. She is insane.
Literally all it was. Why didn't you meet up with your friends for Christmas?
And no, and even at that, it wasn't even a slip up. It was a conscious choice that you made because you decided to give yourself that excuse. Because it's like normal for everyone else. You made it normal for yourself.
It's because I actually spent Christmas with my girlfriend this year, and it was like so special. I loved it. Your new girlfriend's family bought you a candle and 2 room sprays. We all want to know the truth. Does your apartment really smell that bad? So my apartment smells wonderful. So I'm going to tell you the tea about...
No, it doesn't, Amber. Spraying perfume on stuff does not cover up the smell that was already there.
The Bath and Body Works. So it was actually a gift card. And I chose the room sprays, and I also chose one of the candles, and then
So her family didn't get you anything. They gave you a gift card. And you sat there and made it out to be like they were so thoughtful and got you these gifts. Like they really like care about you or something. Like, you're so weird. Why lie about that? Why lie about it? Just say like, oh, her family's really nice that gave me a gift card. Why did she have to like play it up and pretend it was like something else? And then also, like, she's gonna lie about this kind of stuff and then wonder why people just don't believe her on anything else. That's such a stupid little thing to lie about.
My girlfriend chose the other one. And the reason why we chose those things is because I like things smelling good, and so does she. Just because you have candles in room.
Interesting, though, that on, like, the list of her priorities, her image on not smelling bad came before keeping up that lie. Because we know what lengths she'll go to keep up a lie. Very interesting. Her image comes first.
Spray does not mean that your house smells bad, and if that's the case, then every single person who walks into Bath and Body Works and leaves with a candle or room spray has a disgusting smelling house. Am I right or am I right? I mean,
No, you're wrong, because you always ignore the greater context.
that's the logic that you're giving me right now. Okay, so
Not all logic is good logic, and that's a good example of bad logic because you choose to ignore the surrounding context.
the last question. How much binging did you do to gain back all the weight you recently lost? So
Just one slip up. It was just one slip up. One little slip up. Everyone gains weight during the holidays.
I was down a good like 83 pounds, and I think I gained like 15. Oh my God, I gained 15 in like 2 weeks. You guys have to realize
2 weeks? And no, it wasn't just 15. It was 20 fucking pounds.
if I have one day of just like tons of sodium, the next day I could be up like 4 pounds. It is not always.
So, it wasn't just one slip up then. Goodness fucking gracious, girl.
It's about the calories. I know a lot of people seem to think it is, but it's definitely not. When I get off track, my sodium is so bad. It makes me swell super, super bad. And it makes my lymphedema just hard and just full of water retention. It's so bad. And that's why after days and days of overeating or like binges, I lose weight rather quickly because I'm losing all of the water retention.
So then how are you going to sit here and continue to insist that it's just one slip up? Stop it.
It is not fat that I've gained back. It is literally water retention. And I know
20 pounds of water? I mean, fuck, her body's massive, maybe. But it's probably more like 5 pounds fat, 15 pounds water.
a lot of people can't seem to like process that. You can't lose 2 pounds or 3 pounds of fat overnight, but you can lose that much water weight. Same with
like her body, the size of one of her arms is the size, like the same amount of inches as my waist is around. Or no, mine was like 2 inches less. Like it's crazy how big her body is. I could maybe believe that it was like, I don't even want to say fit, like 10 pounds water weight, 10 pounds fat maybe. You can gain 10 pounds of fat in 2 weeks, trust me. Okay, I've lost like 14 pounds in 2 weeks at like not a massive size. You can do it.
can't gain 3 pounds overnight of fat, but you can gain 3 pounds easily of water weight.
But it wasn't overnight because it wasn't just one slip up.
Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
God. What a pile. What a steaming pile this was. She is so... I can't decide if it's like just pure delusion or like pure stupidity that she thinks that this was gonna make it past anyone and they were just gonna believe it. Like, I don't need to like pull clips from like another video or anything. She just contradicts herself continuously throughout this video. Okay, I almost forgot, but here we're gonna do the comments still. The top comment says, "Here before Becky sold the engagement rings." I didn't know that's when around that happened. So, next person says, "Notice how she says she was miserable when she was with Destiny while she was with Becky. Now she's with someone new and she says she was miserable with Beck too, sorry. Maybe it's not other people that make you miserable, it's you. You're never going to be happy because you're the one that makes yourself miserable and blames it on everyone else." Clocked. And the next comment, I don't think it's fair to say you haven't experienced that level of thought behind gifts for you before. Beck did put thought into what she got you. She just didn't have a grand to drop on exercise machines and expert Legos. Very fair. Yeah, here's a comment, pretty much what I said. Those, quote, old days are missed because you had people in your life. They are missing your interactions with people. Yeah, next comment too. Sorry, I don't know why I'm screwing up the reading so much. I just miss you interacting with people, leaving the apartment, and living in the real world. That's what vlogging should be. Like, exactly. Not just, like, sitting around inside. Or if you are sitting around inside, like, show what you're doing all day. Show the Legos. Show, like, people will think of something to do, even. Like, I don't know. She really pulled a, quote, you guys have to realize I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone. Is that, like, a common thing? I really haven't just, like, watched her videos through, other than through, you know, the Big Cherry Retro Reacts. Here's another good comment. It says, I love how when she's in a new chapter in her life, she always talks about her past as if it was so traumatic and depressing. Now that she has a new girlfriend, she says, yeah, so when I was with Beck, I was just not in a good mental space. I was miserable. Just watch. When this current relationship doesn't work out, she's going to move on and say, guys, I just wasn't happy back then and was dying inside. Like, be grateful for your experiences and for the lessons you've learned. I don't know if she's said that too much about Jade, but she's definitely said that about Emily. And Destiny. And Beck. And Casey. Crystal too? Maybe. People think you're boring now because it's the same stuff in the same locations for an entire year. If Wifey doesn't want to be on camera, fine. Then she can be the cameraman while you go to Target or Walmart or grocery shopping or Torrid or restaurants or just anywhere that's outside your apartment complex. Has it been a whole year already? Or do they mean like it's going to be a year? Like starting the new year? Okay, I think I'm gonna end it with this comment here because it's pretty good as well. It says, she has never lied this hard in her entire YouTube career. I say that as someone who tried to be a supporter. Let's see what the replies are too. Someone says, what is she lying about? Girl, the list is too long. Anyway, I think that is going to be all for this video for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see all of you tomorrow.